Hello and welcome back to Basic Boot Camp. Today's video I'll be talking about how much everything in Summoner's Rift is worth gold-wise. First, let's start off by talking about when you start the game, everybody in the game gets passive gold generations. That is, you get 19 gold every 10 seconds. Alright, next let's move on to minions. Now when you kill ranged minions, the ranged minions, they're worth 14.8 gold, and they scale up 0.2 every 90 seconds. So they'll cap off at about 16 gold at 30 minutes, I believe. Melee creep are worth 19.8 gold, and they too scale up 0.2 every 90 seconds, and they'll cap off at 22, I believe, at 30 minutes. Cannon creeps start off at 40 gold. They scale up 0.5 every 90 seconds. And they too scale up to around 44, I believe, at 30 minutes. Second, let's talk about how much kills are worth. First Blood is obviously worth 400 gold. Now, the first kill you get is worth 300 gold. If the person you kill is on a 2 killing spree, they are worth 350 gold. If they are on a 3 killing spree, they are worth 408 gold. If they are on a 4 killing spree, they are worth 475 gold. If they are on a 5 killing spree, they are worth 500 gold. If they are on a killing spree higher than 5, they are always worth 500 gold. Now let's talk about how much a player is worth when they've died multiple times. Their player's first death is 300 gold. Their second death, they are worth 275. Their third death, they are worth 220 gold. Fourth death, they are worth 176. Their fifth death, they are worth 141. Their sixth death, they are worth 112. Their seventh, 90. Eighth, 72. Ninth, 58. You get it. The more deaths they have, the less they are worth. Their gold value will continue to drop past 9 deaths, eventually stopping at 50 gold. Every 1,000 gold you earn from minions counts as a kill, or a reduce on, not a kill, a reduce on your death spree. So let's say you have 1 death, so you're now worth 275. If you get 1,000 gold worth of minion kills, you are back up to being worth 300 gold. In the first 2 minutes, kills are worth 75% base of their reward, except for First Blood. First Blood is always 400 gold, but any other kill in the first 2 minutes is worth 75% worth of the base gold, which is 300. They scale up to 100% at around 4 minutes, and every kill is worth its full amount of gold. Third, let's talk about towers. Towers are a pretty big way to get gold on your team. The first set of towers, let's say these right here. The first set of towers, they are worth 125 gold globally. So whenever you kill it, everyone on your team gets 125 gold. They have a radius around them. If you kill it while being next to it, you get 150 gold solo. If you have more than one person, that 150 gold is split between the people. So that is the first ring of towers. They give you a decent amount of gold. So now let's move to the second ring of towers, which is these. These are worth 150 gold globally. If you kill one of them, each player gets 150 gold no matter where they are. Now they are worth 100 gold local gold wise, so they're worth 20 or 50 less than these towers local wise. So like before, if you're solo, you get the 100 gold. If you have 2 people, it's split between 2 people, which is 50. Now let's move on to the inhib towers. Recently, Riot has changed it to where the inhib towers and the base towers are worth a lot less gold, because they believe that these towers are not meant to be a snowballing mechanic, but moving the game forward by being able to get their inhibitor. So they made these worth 50 gold, and they have no local gold radius. So they do not help you as much as they could in snowballing the game. Now, let's move on to the hardest part really to calculate how much gold everything is worth, and that is jungle. Raptors are worth, the big raptor is worth 41 gold. The other 3 are worth 9 gold each. Wolves, the big wolf is worth 53 gold. The other 2 wolves are worth 16 gold each. Let's move on to Krugs. Krug, the ancient Krug, is worth 60 gold, and the small Krug is worth 14 gold. Back to Gromp. Gromp is worth 62 gold. Let's move to Scuttler. That Scuttle is worth 50 gold. Blue Buff is worth 36 gold, and its sentries are worth 20 gold each. Red Buff is worth 36 gold, and its 2 sentries are worth 20 gold. Dragon, if you last hit it, is worth 25, but it does not give global gold like it used to. Baron Nashor, however, gives 300 global gold to all teammates, and if you last hit Baron Nashor, you get 25 gold. Now, if you were a jungler and you have the jungle item, each one of the time you kill a large minion, meaning not the small ones in the camp, it gives you plus 15 gold if you have the base Hunter's Machete. If you have any of the upgraded ones, it gives you plus 30 gold each time you kill a large minion. Now, let's go back to minions. Knowing how much minions cost is pretty important in the early part of the game, because let's say you're a bot lane. You guys are trading and farming pretty easily. You need to know is if on their enemy AD carry's first back, can he buy a BF sword opposed to can you buy a BF sword? Buying a BF sword will usually be around 48 minions, maybe 51 minions. It'll be around there. It's very important to know what your opponent can buy on their first back. If you're mid lane, can they buy a full large rod for some reason because they have a lot of minions? Also, what's important to note is to calculate if you're behind. So let's say you have 1 kill and 50 CS. They have no kills, but they're at 80 CS. So right now you have 1 kill, 50 CS. They have 80 no kills, 80 CS. So you guys are kind of even. Maybe they have more gold than you, because you need to know how many minions are worth 1 kill, and it's around 15 to 18 minions is worth the same as a kill. So you need to be able to realize if you're ahead of them just because you have kills, and that farming is very important. Alright, I believe that is all of the gold on Summoner's Rift, besides the gold per 5 items like Avarice Blade. Hopefully this will help you in some little way. I'll expand more on this when I get to my Advanced Bootcamp series, where I'll go into strategic diversity a lot more. Right now, this is Basic Bootcamp, which is meant to just refresh your mind on all the small things, so when we get to the bigger and better things, you don't have to relearn the basics. Alright guys, have a great day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next boot camp.